autonomous driving. At some point in the very near future, we don't even have to think about something as basic as driving, because these smart things on wheels will drive you to your work or your house very quickly and safely. We already have the software and hardware needed to make self-driving cars, but we are still yet to perfect and optimize it, to believe them 100%, to make sure they become the parts of our lives in the future. Tesla's autopilot features are existing and we know how good they are. But there are still these newer companies like Zoox and Waymo which are taking it to the next level and setting records. So why not learn about these cool new self-driving cars? This is Pawan and I insist tech. Let's get started. Talking about Zoox. Zoox is an autonomous vehicle company founded in 2014 by Tim Kentley and Jesse Levinson, and the parent company is Amazon, and they are up to creating a level 5 autonomy vehicle. So what do you mean by level 5 autonomy? So what are these levels in self-driving vehicles? See, there are 5 levels of autonomy when it comes to self-driving vehicles, and higher the level, better levels of automations are implemented. So let me elaborate on how these levels of autonomy actually works. So let's start with level 0. And level 0 has basically no automation. It's not at all a self-driving car. Then moving on to level 1. Level 1 is mainly partial driving assistance, stuff like lane keeping assistance or speed control. Then comes level 2. This level can give you both speed and lane keeping assistance. And level 3 is slightly upgraded with object detection and responding. Tesla's Autopilot and Volvo's self-driving tech comes under this level itself. Then comes level 4. This level of automation provides you with lateral, longitudinal, object detection, and also can stop itself to a complete halt and can do advanced maneuvering like changing lanes effectively without any assistance, being hands-free. Then there is the highest level, which is level 5. It has the highest levels of automation you can achieve with today's tech. Comprises of all features I mentioned in the previous levels, with unlimited levels of sensibility, object detection and response, no need of any manual assistance at all. So basically a fully autonomous system on wheels, and Zoox is achieving exactly that. There is literally no driver in these robo-taxis. Not even for slight assistance. Built from ground up, fundamentally different, allowing them to properly optimize their hardware and software together with each other, just like how Apple did. And they ditched the normal conventional way of building an automobile and took a completely new approach, which also impacted on how easily and nicely they could reach this level 5 automation. Ride sharing, no driving. That's the goal of Zoox. Just go, sit in the taxi, it will take you to your preferred location while you travel with your fellow people. Just made it more organic and humane. Also, this is not a slow robo-taxi. It can travel up to speeds of 75 miles per hour and can give you a runtime of 16 hours on a single charge. A whole day of commute sorted. Zoox basically took all the major problems and simplified it in a very simple way. They made the vehicle bidirectional and symmetrical, which is so much easier to maneuver in dense cities. Say you're stuck in a parking lot and you have to take the car out of that tight space. It can just come out just like that instead of taking 3 different turns and taking your car out of that parking lot. See, it's that simple. Of course, self-driving cars require a lot of sensors to work, especially cameras, lidars, radars, etc. They basically collect the ego vehicle information and the environment information in real time, and the shape of this vehicle makes it even more easier to monitor, because you can mount the sensors and cameras in a very visible area which can avoid all blind spots and obstructions. The next company which I want to talk about is Waymo. Waymo was a Google project back in 2009, and as of now they are separately branched out as their own, and the CEO is John Krasick. they are trying to create level 4 and level 5 autonomous vehicles. Well, they use modified Lexus, Toyota Priuses and a few minivans to carry out their development, and recently they have also built their own tiny little body on wheels. Here of course the same tech is used, the same hardware, the same sensors, and they have similar goals like Zoox, which is ride hailing for the public. Maybe their algorithms are differently built and they have a lot more data compared to Zoox because they were founded earlier. I mean, come on, we have seen Google putting on huge lidars on the car roofs and scanning whole cities. Waymo is also implementing their tech in commercial trucks to give their drivers more assistance while driving, because these truck drivers drive late night continuously, and this assistance can avoid potential crashes and even deaths. Note that these vehicles are still in testing in major American cities, and as this pandemic gets better and things get up to speed, we can expect these high-tech self-driving robo-taxis all around the globe in the near future. And this brings us to the end of the video. What do you think about these cool self-driving cars? Let me know in the comment section below. If you ended up liking the whole video, don't forget to leave a like. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And as always, this is Pawan signing out.